Today we are doing video lesson. We're doing lesson 91. And it's demo 10. What is alphabetizing?
Putting some in order.
Using the what?
Alphabet.
Alphabet. Okay, so say it with me.
My beforehand is my right hand, left hand. My afterhand is my right hand.
The initial letter in the alphabet is?
A.
The final letter.
Z.
2 middle letters.
N.
How many letters are in the alphabet?
26.
And what kind of letters?
Vowels and consonants.
Okay, so you're going to touch and name your alphabet strip. Okay, and now I want you to turn to page 79. 79. Whoa, awesome. Y'all are already on there. Okay, so you're going to put these words in alphabetical order, and I'm here to help you if you need help. Okay, so what comes first, an L or the R's on these? Is that the F's are the same, so what would come first? So that would be 4. Yep. So let's see. We actually only have 2 8s, so this one would actually be a what? So we have, there you go. Okay, so now we're gonna go over our sounds. All right, go ahead.
Ew. In.
Mm. In. Good.
E. Shun.
And.
Jun.
And then veil.
A. Ew. You.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Okay, so this one is Y, but what
Yeah.
sound does it make when it's a vowel? Fly. So it does it, and then fly. Mm-hmm.
Shh.
Good. All right. Now, remember that a syllable is a word or part of a word with one vowel sound. So, a syllable equals one vowel sound. Accent means putting stress on a word or part of a word by opening your mouth wider, making your voice louder and higher, and holding the sound Okay, so a vowel in a closed syllable is short, code it with the breve. A vowel in an open accented syllable is long, code it with the macron. When we have a vowel consonant E, we cross out the E, we put a macron over the vowel. And then a vowel in an open unaccented syllable is half long E, O, and U, code it with a modified macron. And is short I, code it with the breve, and is obscure A, code it with the tittle. Okay, so those are just all our rules. All right, so I'm gonna write a word on the board. Here's the word. So, let's see, are there any suffixes in this word?
No.
No. So are there any letters that go together?
Yes.
Yes, okay, what are they? O-E, so I'm glad you noticed that. So I'm gonna underline it, and it could be a digraph. So let's try it that way, see if it's a digraph. Ohm, is poem a word?
No.
You did exactly what you were supposed to though, because that's what we usually do, we underline it, it's a digraph, O-E. In this case though, let's see what happens if we go through our syllable division procedures and make this a 2-syllable word. So that one doesn't seem to work. So let's see if we make it a 2-syllable word, what will happen. Okay, so I have 2 vowels, and I'm going to say that they are both going to be sounded. And I'm going to say it's a 2-syllable base word. The syllable division patterns we know for 2-syllable base words are, we haven't seen this vowel, we've seen other ones. Like that one, and that one, and that one, but we have not seen this one before, okay? This one has a vowel-vowel pattern. So, if I say the word poem, is the first vowel long or short? Poem, po-o. What is that? Long. So, I'm dividing there, right? And so, we're saying that this is long, okay? So this has to be in an open syllable. So then I'm going to put my macron, right? And then I'm going to put a breve here. So this pattern is vowel, and then we divide between the vowels. Vowel, vowel, and we divide between the vowels. Okay, let's fill for our accent, which I already put, oops. Okay. Poem. Which part is accented? Poem. Po, and then I have my accent up there. Okay, now I want you to turn to page 80. We're going to code words. So we're on page 80, perfect. Okay, so we're going to look at those words, all right? So, let's look at the first one. Have we even seen an I-O that goes together to make a sound?
No.
No, we've seen O-I, right? Okay, so I want us to try to divide between that. Okay, and so since it's now the I is in an open syllable, we're going to code it with a macron and accent it. So code that I with a macron and accent it. And then the O, riot. Okay, so that word, does that sound right? Riot. Have y'all ever heard of, like, when a bunch of people get upset and they do some crazy stuff and they call it a riot?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that word is. Okay, I want you to go to number 2. I want you to try to code number 2.
I'm confused.
Okay, so you can try underlining the OI and see if the word is stoic. Is the word stoic? No, we've never heard that word before. So then after you do it that way, you have to try dividing between the vowels and see if that makes a word.
So O-I.
And so if you divide between the words, you have to put, this is now in an open accented syllable, code it with the macron. This is in a closed syllable, code it with breve. Stoic. That is the word, stoic. Okay, I want you to do 4 and 6. Circle 4 and 6.
What about 3? So we
You don't have to do 3. 4 and 6. So you're going to divide it the way you just said it. Good, and then you put your breather. Okay, and then do the last one.
I already put that in, so.
Okay, read number 4, Keely. What is number 4? Good job. Okay. And number 6, read number 6. Does anybody know what number 6 is? I'm going to show you how it should be coded.
No.
So this is bow. Boa, good job. Okay. Now, I want you to go to the next page, 81. I'm going to show you how to code one of these and then we'll code some together. Okay. So the first, I want you to look at number 1 and I'm going to show you how to code that. I need to get rid of a lot of this stuff. This is a mess. Okay. So let's see. We don't need all of this. You know what? Yeah. Okay. There we go. Now, so number 1. These are going to be 3-syllable words, by the way. Okay. So, for number 1, the way we would code it is, well, where do y'all think we might code this? Do you think it would be like
No.
this?
The D and I.
Do you think it's gonna be stadium?
No.
Because we could try it that way, and that's not a word, stadium.
I think you should do it between the I and the U.
Okay, so we will have to divide there, but what about up here? We're gonna have to divide somewhere.
Divide between the A and the D.
Yes, okay. Well, let's start that again. Y'all wouldn't have to start it again, but I'm going to start it again. Okay. So you said divide between the A and the D. Okay, stay. And then you said divide between the I and the U. Stay. D. Okay, yep, that's a word. Stadium. And this is where the accent is.
Miss Moore, how do you code the U?
Yes, a brief, thank you. You're right. Okay, now I want you to try to do number 2. So remember, we have to divide between those vowels. We know that. That they are good, and between the vowels.
Like this and stuff?
Very close. Move that over 1.
This one?
Mm-hmm. Oh no, that was right. That was right.
Okay.
Yes, you have it.
The other one?
Mm-hmm.
You want to do this one?
Right here. I'm gonna divide it right there.
Violet. Get it now.
Because we have to make sure it makes a word. If it doesn't make a word, we have to try it a different way. Okay. So read it, Keely. Read it out to everybody.
Violet.
Okay, good. I want y'all to go down to number 4 and code number 4. And so we kind of see a part of something we're used to seeing like all the time. See this part right here? We're used to seeing that as a part a lot of the time. So I would divide right after the E and see what happens.
This one.
Good. You had it right. You had it.
Okay. I get this right?
There you go. Okay. read the word. Who thinks they can read the word? I know you can because you just read it. Okay, you want to try it? Yes, good. All right. Now, so again, a syllable is a word or part of a word with one vowel sound. One vowel sound. Accent means putting stress on a word or part of a word by opening your mouth wider, making your voice louder and higher, and holding the sound longer. We know a vowel in a closed syllable is short, code it with a breve. A vowel in an open accented syllable is long, code it with a macron. Vowel consonant E, cross out the E, put a macron over the vowel. A vowel in an unaccented syllable is half long, code it with a modified macron, EOU. Is short, code it with a breve I, and is obscure, code it with a tittle A. All right, now I'm gonna write the following word on the board. Okay, so do we see any suffixes, letter clusters?
Yes.
Okay, what do we see?
UE.
Okay, so I'm gonna underline UE. Doot. Is that a word?
No.
No, so what do y'all think? So this one's not gonna work. So what do you think we're going to have to do?
Cut it in between.
Right, our vowels. Good. So a vowel in an open syllable is long. Accented syllable is long, code it with a macron. A vowel in a closed syllable is short, code it with a breve. Okay, let's try that word. Duet. Does that sound right?
No.
Duet.
Yeah.
It kind of does, but duet. Or should I say it like this? Duet.
Do it.
Yes, so the accent should actually be here. Besides that, everything is right.
Miss Moore, do you have a Band-Aid?
I do. Let me see. Okay, you're gonna be fine. I'll get you one when we're done, okay? All right, so this is the second pattern when we have to accent on this side. But guess what? That doesn't happen very often. Okay, because most of the time it's accented the way we did the first time. Okay, seldomly is it accented like this. All right, I want you to turn to page. So we know that we're almost done with our instant words, so we don't do that in our binder anymore. So don't worry about that. We're just doing a little bit of review, right? So turn to page 82 on your sentences. Okay, now let's code number 1 together. Remember, if we know the word, we don't have to code it anymore. So are there any words that you see that you don't know? Yes. Okay, so that one we need to code anyways, right? Because it's going to be our rule. So good. Okay, so
Can I read number 2?
1 second. All right, so I'm going to have to code this one. All right, so if I put a breve here and say pod, would that work?
No.
So let's try dividing here. Po, and where do you think we need to divide here? Where?
In between the I and the E.
Okay. Podium. Okay, so now we can read the sentence. Read the sentence with me. Number 1. The girls stood at the podium and sang oh, I didn't code my next one. We have it right here though, so go ahead and code it because it follows that rule too. So we could have doot, but we know that's not it. It has to be duet.
Do it.
Okay, I want you to code, so listen carefully to what ones I want you to circle. 3, 5, and 6. 3, 5, and 6. 3, 5, and 6.
Can we take 5 and put 2 in?
We're doing 3, 5, and 6 today.
Number 3.
Okay, you need to code it. You have to take your words out of your shirt to code your sentences. Okay, read sentence. Oh, you want more time?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, read sentence. You want to do 3? All right, do 3.
Prior
Mm-hmm.
to the trail,
Now,
the judge.
prior to the trail, the judge. How do you think that would be? Let's look at that word.
Trial.
Yes. So make sure you have divided right there.
Prior to the trial, the judge must meet with the jury.
Good. Okay. Read. Who wants to read number 5? Okay, go ahead, Angela. It's okay, Angela. Go ahead.
Be very careful so you don't not.
Okay. What is this right here?
Do
Uh-huh.
not look at the
Close. Read it slower.
wake
Mm-hmm.
the
Good. Okay.
Can we use helium as a fuel?
Good. I like how you raised your voice there. It went higher because it is a question. Good. Okay. So turn to page 83, please. I'm going to say a word. You're going to echo. Make sure you're following along so when it's your turn, you'll know the words. Riot.
Riot.
Poet.
Poet.
Dial.
Dial.
Bias.
Bias.
Real.
Real.
And do you notice that those have 2 syllables? Riot. Okay, because we're dividing between the vowels. Okay, go ahead, Landon. Read the next part.
Real.
Sit up.
Riot.
Riot.
Riot. Bias.
Mm-hmm.
Poet. Dial.
Okay.
Dial.
Riot.
Riot. Real. Bias. Real. Riot. Poet. Dial.
Okay, so again, we have where we would divide between the vowels. Client.
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 Trial.
Trial.
Prior.
Prior.
Stoic.
Stoic.
Quiet.
Quiet.
Okay, Landon.
Trial. Stoic.
Client.
Client. Quiet. Prior. Prior. Quiet.
Stoic.
Stoic. Trial. Stoic. Prior.
Mm-hmm.
Trial. Quiet.
Client. Okay, mark the bottom for homework. Take it out because we're going to put it in the front pocket. Here, it's okay, Landon. I will help you. We can get a new binder. Not right this minute, but if you remind me after this class, we will get you a new binder. Okay? You just have to remind me though.
You know why? Because
So we'll just take this one out.
I do this, but look at this.
Yeah. Okay, so just that one, and then we're gonna turn to spelling, and then just remind me. Okay, so everybody needs to turn to their spelling arrows. It's fine. Here you go.
Oh, no, this is my pencil.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't matter. We have plenty. Okay, so we're going to do our spelling arrows spelling deck. So I am going to hand you a piece of paper. Here you go. Make sure you bring your binder back tomorrow, okay? Oh.
I
There
forgot
you go.
it because I was doing the homework
Well, I'm glad you were doing your homework.
and I left it out so my mom could help me.
Mhm.
And then I had to go clean the living room. I had my brother's.
I left it in my mom's room.
I had my brother's practice, so I couldn't do anything because I was too tired.
Okay, so we are going all the way down.
My dad got mad because my pet cat did this. So we were all going to sleep. My dad got off his game system so he could go to sleep, and then when he did, all he heard was a big shatter. He first person he went, the first room he went into was mine and Joe's. No glass broken, no nothing. Then he went into my sister's room. No glass, no nothing broken. He went into my uncle's room. No glass, no broken. Then he went into the living room on the couch.
Oh goodness.
Glass was shattered.
That's terrible. Okay, so let's keep going, but that is terrible. All right, so I'm going to say a sound. You're going to echo it. You're going to name and write it. Echo. So that is combination what?
WH.
Okay. R. Echo.
R.
So.
A-R.
And R.
Just AR. Combination AR. Okay. Or echo.
Or. O-R.
Combination OR. Oh, Shun, echo.
Shun.
Final.
T.
T, T what?
I-O.
T-I-O-N,
O-N.
yes, T-I-O-N. Okay, and then X, echo.
X.
Okay.
We haven't done X for a very long time.
Yeah. Yes, we have. We have done
Okay, so now
Not for a very long time.
we are going to go on to our phonemic awareness. Okay,
Didn't we do X yesterday?
we might have. Yep, looks like it. Okay, so
Can I go first?
I'm going to say a word. You're going to echo it, unblend it, come pull down the sound pictures. Let me get that arrow up. Okay, Kurt. Everybody echo.
Kurt.
Unblend. Okay. All right. Good job. If that is Kurt. All right, Angelie, show me cat. Echo.
Ah.
Okay, make your change.
You got this, Angeline. My hair's going. Hurts.
To cat. Yep. Cat. Yep. So we changed our to what? What sound did it make? In the what position? Good. Okay, if that is cat, Keely, show me Cass. Good. Okay, come make your change. Alright, so it's going to be a single vowel. So you're going to look over here and you just go down to the next one. So you already used that one. There you go. So we changed our t to a what?
S.
And what sound is that? In the what position?
Final.
Good job. Okay. Now we're going on to spelling. I wanted us to review. They had different rules here. I wanted us to review the floss rule, okay? So remember, when you have a one-syllable base word with a short vowel, and so one-syllable base word with a short vowel, and it ends in the final position, s, ol, or f, we have to double it. So it would be double S, double L, double F. Now we're only going to see double S's on this one, but I wanted to go ahead and put up the whole rule for us, okay? So an example of that would be moss. It is a one syllable, moss, moss, with a short vowel, ah, so I had to double my S's. Okay, that is the floss rule. Now, your first word is going to be chess. Unblend chess with your, first echo.
Chess.
Unblend with your fingers.
S.
So we know that is a diagram. So let's spell chess. How are we going to spell chess?
S.
C-H,
A. No.
C-H-E.
S.
S-S. Why is it S-S? Because it is the floss rule. This is a short vowel, one syllable word. Okay, so go ahead and write that and then code it.
Can we cross out the second S?
You can. Okay, we're going to do another one. All right, this word is going to be glass. Echo.
Glass.
Unblend.
Glass.
I'm gonna spell
Okay.
G-L-A-S.
So I was supposed to pull those down already. Glass. So how are we going to spell it?
G-L-A-S-S.
Okay, so y'all are right, but let's go a little slower.
G-L-A-S-S.
Good. Okay, so go ahead and write that, and then make sure you code it. So you want to have that vowel in a closed syllable short, code it with the breve. And you notice there's double S because it's a one syllable word with the short vowel S in the final position. Okay. Now, well, we only have about 5 minutes, so I wanted us to go ahead and go on to our sentence. Remember, a sentence begins with a capital letter, ends with a punctuation mark, has a subject and predicate, and expresses a complete what?
Complete thought.
Complete thought. Okay, at a comma we will pause. At a period we will stop. At a question mark or an exclamation mark our voice will change. Okay, so I'm going to say the sentence. You don't write yet, you have to listen. He plays with a glass chess set. Okay, echo it.
He plays with a glass chess set.
Are there any words you want help
Set.
with? Set? Okay. So how would we spell that?
S-A-T. E.
S-E-T. Okay, I'm gonna say it again. He plays with a glass chess set. Echo.
He plays with a glass set chess.
Set chess or chess set?
Chess set. Plays with.
He plays with a glass chess set.
How do you spell what's it? Chess. Glass chess set. It's.
Shh. No, we have to write it. Everybody has to pay attention. Okay.
Just keep right. Just get. He plays with a glass chess.
Chess set.
Hello, boys and girls. Thanks a lot,
It's okay,
dear.
keep working.
What an adventurous day of learning we've had today. As you read letters this
Chess
afternoon,
set.
I want you to remember there's no person in the whole world like you. And I like you just the way you are. Everyone have a great afternoon.
You were good. Plays. So what do we need at the end? Uh-huh.
There's more. What's it?
Very nice. Okay, so let me remind y'all. Today we had words where we had to divide between the what?
Suffixes?
No, we divide between.
The
It was like this word right here. What did we have to divide
Vowels.
between? The vowels. Okay, and wait. Remember, what did we say alphabetizing was? Because we had to do that. Using the what?
in the alphabet.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Miss Moore, you want me?
you can go ahead and pause it. Do you see the little box?